Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bernard. Today's violin lesson will be a review of some shifting to second position, but also for beginners, we'll be talking about accents with bow. And an accent is when you draw the bow quickly over the string to make a sort of a louder sound than other notes. For example, if I play I'm not actually hitting the string with the bow, but I'm pulling the string very hard. And the piece I'm referring to particularly here is on page 27 in the Strictly Strings book, number 2. And the piece goes like this. Now, of course, with accents, you don't, this is a fairly complicated piece. You could practice simply every other note, and you can go the other way. Just to get the feeling for how the accents work. But again, on this piece, they've done it a little bit complicated. This is in the key of D with 2 sharps, F sharp, C sharp. And the time signature is 3/4, 3 beats in the measure, quarter gets the beat. So it goes like this. So there's a little bit of complexity in the counting, and this is also always an issue for young students, where we have a series of quarters and we have a half note. We'll go 1, 2, and then the last quarter. And at this point we play 2/8 and another 2/8 with a dotted half note worth 3. Okay, so those are the accents. But now the rest of this page, well, maybe while I'm at it, I'll play number 3 for you, a piece by Brahms called the Academic Festival. And there's accents in this one too, but they're a little bit different type of accents. They're not quite so harsh. So you notice not all accents are created equal. Some accents are stronger, some are a little less strong. But now, as far as the shifting to second position on the same page, for example, I love to assign my students who I've already taken through page 26 with the shifting to second position and assign them to play number 2 in second position. So how would we find, the first note is a D, and I want them to play it in second position, meaning they're going to play a 3rd finger D on the G string. So how do we find it? So we play, shift up a half step on C. Now bring the 1st finger up. And now, so that's a really nice way to get this 3rd finger perfectly in tune. Let me do it again. This is what I call the setup. I play G, A, B, half step up to C, bring the 1st finger up to B natural, C natural, D, and then I'm ready to play this piece. And it goes like, oh, I just remembered. Now there's another way to do the setup. This works fine on the G string, but maybe for this piece even better. Let's do the setup on the D string. D, E, F sharp, G, bring the 1st finger up, F sharp, G, A. Now the reason I've done it on the D string, because I notice, oh, the 2nd measure of the piece, I have to play 1st finger F sharp. Okay, so what I've got is I got F sharp, G, A. The A is down on the D string, and now all I have to do is pick up that 3rd finger, rotate my elbow, and I'm going to have 3rd finger D on the G string. So it sounds like this. beautiful thing about it is I can play this entire piece leaving the first finger down. I don't have to move it once I have the F sharp. I'll do it again. So I do the setup, open, shift, now F sharp, G, A. I reach over to the G string, letting my elbow help me, and I'm going to play third finger D. First finger stays down through the whole piece. So please, those who have studied to shift to second position, practice this in second position. There's two more pieces that I often use for practicing second position shifting. I'll just play them through fairly lightly for you quickly. If you have any questions and want me to, I can even make another video describing in detail, but that will be upon request. It's not hard to do. So on number 4, I'm going to start us in second position, set up. So I've got the third finger D, and in the second bar I already have the first finger B set. So the first 2 bars sound like. That's pretty easy. I'm already set there. Now the next note in the first ending is the C. And I suggest with my students at this point, let's shift back to first position. All right, so I've got my 4th finger right there where the 4th, just come right back. Because, there's no time to do setups, you just have to take a chance, right? So I'll play the first ending again. Now here I make a little change. Playing first finger B, I'm going to substitute second finger for first. Let me play it for you so you could see it from the other direction. Oh, I did it again. I never remember I have to move this way. All right, here's the setup. So number 5, it's a piece called This Old Man, and it's very similar to the previous Swedish folk song, number 4. Again, remembering this is on page 27. So I do the setup. There it is, and I play. Shift. So I'm just doing a series of shifts. None of them are very important, to be honest with you. I can play the piece. Matter of fact, I'll play the piece for you in first position so you hear it. Oh, that's what I have to play E here. So to play the whole piece on the G string, we need the shift. I'll do it for you one more time. So I do the setup. There it is. And there's your 4th finger E. Shift back. And I put an extra shift in just to torment my students so they get as many shifts as possible. It's obviously not important. I'll do it again. Okay, so you see how I'm just using the half steps, always shifting second position on the half steps. Let's just take a look while I'm here. I'll turn the page because I know there's some other pieces that I like to have my students play in second position. For example, on page 28, number 2, this round, there's a round there. And I'll do the setup on this one. First note is going to be on the G string, 3rd finger in second position. But I'll set up the F sharp on the D string. So I got my first finger into an F sharp. I got my 3rd finger D on the G string, and it goes like this. play this one from the other direction, you'll see I have to pick up my first finger a couple of times. There we go. So here's the setup. As I play. And you got to remember, when you play that fourth finger beat, it's a whole step across strings from the D. So here it is. Now you notice I still have my first finger down, and I put the second finger right next to it for D. Now I have to bring the first finger over, bring it back to F sharp, go to the G string, bring it back. So that's a really nice piece. I'm going to play it for you one more time facing so you can see what my elbow does. All right, let's see if there's any others. Oh, I see. Another one on page 29, one of my favorites. Goes like this. Second position, set it up. And of course, before you would play these in second position, play them in first position, get comfortable with them. All right, thank you so much. Hope this video was helpful to you, starting to learn second position and accents also. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you so much and have a great day. And we'll see you on the next video.